Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, I really should say. Thank you for joining me today on day number 98. We are almost at 100, day number 98 of our free virtual bodyweight exercise programming. As you may know, or if you do not know, I am Adam Fox. I'm one of the virtual exercise instructors here at Connected Community Health. You just fix. But where was I? My ADHD brain got in the way. Oh yes, I am one of the, not the ADHD instructors. I'm one of the virtual exercise instructors here at Connected Community Health Support. I can't tell if this is crooked or not, and this always bothers me because my setup is always a little bit different every day because it's just a little bit crooked sometimes. How does that look? Is that more even? There we go. I think that's better. Looks a lot more even to me. Okay, so thank you for joining. As I just said, I'm Adam Fox. I am going to be leading the workout today. So we got a great workout for you, followed by some a quote and a tidbit on eating disorders, this week's nutrition. And we figured that talking about eating disorders is a good way to kind of pair nutrition with eating disorders and nutrition together, so we can kind of talk about the both. We've done a lot of research with nutrition in the past, so we kind of figured we do more from the preventative end of trying to bring awareness and possibly prevention if you're starting to go down a path of one of these eating disorders. But we'll get to all that later. So right now we're just going to get started with the workout. We're going to jump right back into it. Let me open up my handy dandy little timer here. All right. Perfect. So let's get started here. The first thing we're doing, you can't see my face. That might be a problem. Unless you guys don't want to see my face, that's totally fine too. I'm all right with that. All right. First thing we're going to get started with some good old-fashioned ankle rolls here. Remember, 10 on each side. If you bend your knee a little bit, might make it a little bit easier. The more straightened out it is, might make it a little harder. You might feel some tension there that you might not want, and that's okay. I'll rotate the other way. All right, switch feet. Remember, if you want to push your back against the wall too, like so, it's just going to help you stay centered when you're doing the rolls, so you're getting full range of motion of that ankle. So just as a reminder there, I'm going to go 10 the other way. I think it's really important just to do these little kind of maintenance moves, I call them, in the warm-up, just to make sure that everything's moving before we do the actual movements, get all the joints moving. Now we're just going to kick the butt with the heel and kick the foot out like so. And 10 on that one. We're going to switch sides. Good. Now we're going to get to the, oh, come on, timer. What are you doing here? Why are you doing me like this? All right, now we're going to get back to the open and close gates. So picking the hip and knee up, bringing it over like so. And just keep on bringing it up. You can do about 10 on each side, and then switch. We'll switch to the other side now. I do really, the eating disorder stuff is definitely something that is close to myself, so I'm really looking forward to talking about that at the end of the stream. I think it's important because some people may have eating disorders and not really realize this, so that's another reason why we're talking about them this week, to kind of bring some awareness to the situation as a whole. All right, now from here, do the T-spine rotations, bringing the arm back as far as you can. Looking at it with your eyes. Obviously, your head and neck are going to look, and then come back. Look, and then come back. Perfect. Keep going. Oh, sorry. Itchy face. You kind of mess around, keep the hands open for some, keep them closed for others. You'll feel a little bit of a difference. If you kind of bring your fingers all the way to arms straight. Also feel a little bit of a difference there. To the arm circles. Do single arm circles like so. We can do the doubles. We can do out farther, out here. Whatever feels best for you guys. You do the best. Tell you to do something. Make you do one thing. I want to give you guys options, right? This so does also the full arm. Go opposites. Alrighty, now with the neck. So we're going to do some neck rolls first. Don't crank the range of motion too much. Only go to what you are comfortable with. Make sure you're not really overextending. We don't want you to hurt yourself. All right. Perfect. Now we're going to look left to right. So look to the left, look to the right. Find a spot on each wall or wherever you may be. If you're outside enjoying the beautiful weather, if you're in New York right now, look at a tree on each side of you. If there's a tree, a leaf, whatever it may be. Now we're going to go down and up, down and up. Look at the ankle bones. Look all the way up. Ankle bones and up. Perfect. You guys keep doing that and get ready. Now we are going to get started with the first movement, which is always the floor touches. Starting in 3, 2, 1. All right, I'm going to turn that up. I kind of thought that was going to happen. All right, so with the pillow, remember, just bring it to the floor. Ooh, I'm sore. Bring it down and back up, just like so. Almost like touch and go. You touch the floor. And the more range of motion you get, the more horizontal the pillow will be. So right now, mine's kind of diagonal. Because I'm pretty sore from doing my other workout. So I'm just coming down, touching it just a little bit, touch and go. Touch and go. And the more horizontal, not vertical, I think I messed that up the first time, the harder it's going to be because it's going to require more range of motion from your hips and more stretch in your hand. 2, 1, and cut it. There we go. Good job, guys. Just make sure my timer keeps on. Oh, what is going on here? All right. All right, now we're over row. So from here, bent over, we're rowing. Grab that rope and pull it, right? Pretend like there's a rope that's attached to your chest, that's hanging down, or attached to the floor that is defying gravity and being straight up in the air. Pull and pull and pull and pull, just like so. And just keep on rowing, keep on pulling. And I'm doing a little bit of rotation at the end here, so you're pulling like this, getting a little external rotation. I said internal, but that's external. Keep on going here, stopping in 3, 2, 1, and cut it. There we go. Remember, the work to rest ratio is 45 to 15. So these are getting, it does get progressively harder as we go. I know faith in you guys and your abilities, just power through. So we're starting here, front or lateral and frontal raises now. And front and lateral, I should say, not frontal, because frontal is technically this plane of motion right here. So just copy what I'm doing. You don't got to listen to what I'm saying. I know sometimes it's hard to just follow along because I don't make a lot of sense, but that's okay. That is okay because you're here to get a workout. You're not here to listen to me. So keep on moving. Go to the front, go to the side. Remember, the point of these ones, this is more of a anaerobic instead of aerobic. Obviously, you're still getting the aerobic benefits because you're keeping your body moving for 45 seconds. But anaerobic being how the muscles are working, opposed to it being more cardio-based, it's more muscular-based there. So, all right, on to the next one, the hollow body. If you're doing this standing, you're going to push into the wall and pull. Keep one leg up, and then after a couple seconds, switch like that. Okay, so if we're doing this on the ground, starting on our back, like so, hands up, reach towards your ankles. Ankle bones, malleoli, whatever you want to call them, just reach, reach, reach. And if this becomes hard, it's okay to just come down a little bit. Make sure your shoulders aren't all the way on the floor like that, but come down if you want to make it a little harder. Extend one leg out. And you can switch after a couple seconds. So hold here, then switch. Just remember to make sure you're breathing through this too. I'm not breathing because I'm talking, but just remember to make sure you're breathing. It's important to breathe. All right, stop it in 3, 2, 1, and perfect. There we go. Alrighty. Back to, now we're doing the squats. We can do the regular squats. Oh, where's my chair? Perfect. So we can do, get out of here. What is on my screen? We can do the regular squats, and it did it again. So just get going with the squats. Sorry, guys. But we can do the regular squat, just touching down to the chair, coming up. You can't see my head. That's always good. Just touching down, coming up. Sorry, this camera angle is really messing me up today. Touch and up. Remember, sit in the chair and stand up. Just sit in the chair and stand up. Stopping here in 3, 2, 1, and cut it. There we go. All right, for that one, we can also do the lateral squats as well. I'll demo those in just a minute. Well, not just a minute, on the next round through. Now we're doing the chest flies or the push-ups. I'm going to start with the flies for this round, then push-ups next round, and then both the round after. So all we're doing, let the arms drop, and then catching them. Make sure the lower back is on the floor for this. You don't want to have any lower back pain doing this. And remember, you can do the push-ups if you elect to. You don't really want to do these flies. I don't think you're getting much out of it. That's okay. This is more of just a range of motion. Just trying motion in here. Because we do a lot of pushing every single day, every week. So I think it's nice to contrast that with some other chest moves because there's not really a lot aside from just pressing. Keep on going here. Stop it in 3, 2, 1, and cut it. All right, and then for the next one, moving to the shoulder extension. So bent over position, just like we're doing the fletcher. So from here, bent over, arm up, arm down, and go. Remember, I don't want you to compensate your range of motion, so only work within your range of motion. I know I tell you guys to do that all the time, and I realize I'm compensating by going like this. So my real range of motion is only here, and that's okay because we're going to get better with this range of motion the more that we do it. You're going to be able to go further the more that you do it, the more that your bodies, the tissues, the joints, and everything get accustomed to this range of motion. So keep on going here. I'm going to hold it for a second, hold it for a second, hold it, and hold it, just like so. Keep on going, and done. There we go. Now for the next one, we call it high knees in the program, but it's really kind of running in place. It's a substitute for boxing. So this is supposed to be a little bit more aerobic in nature. So I just want you to keep the feet moving. It doesn't have to get high up, but just keep the feet moving. And let's go. Try to pair your arm swing if you don't already with the opposite leg. And just keep the feet moving. It's all right if you're bouncing and jiggling. Hey, even so am I. It's okay. Just keep them moving, keep them moving. And if you want to get the knees a little higher up like so, that's totally okay too. But you do not need to. This is a low impact circuit. So we don't want you to hurt yourself. Just keep the feet moving. Keep going, 3 more seconds. 2, 1, and cut it. There we go. Alrighty. Back to the top. I'm going to do the bridges this time. 2, 1, and go down just like the hollow body in the starting position. Except I bring the hips up, make them nice and even with the armpits. Right, armpits and the knees, so it's a straight line from your armpits to your knees.
And just keep on pressing, guys. I miss all the interaction with you guys. I know that you guys watch a lot of the restreams and whatnot, so it's totally fine. But I miss whenever you're around, chime in because I miss you. Stopping in 3, 2, 1. There we go. Oh, why am I? Oh, that's okay. All right. Back to the bent over rows starting right now. So pull, pull, just like so. Keep on pulling. And if this bent over position is going to give you a little burn in your backside, your legs, that's okay. You can do the rowing from here as well. I always want to give you options. So you can do it from here. I want you guys to do it from right here, but if you can't, that's totally fine. Reach all the way down, reach all the way down. Like you're reaching in the cookie jar. The jar was 3 feet tall. Stop it in 3, 2, 1, and cut it. There we go. Back to the lateral raise, front raise combo. You guys still can't really see me. That's okay. And let's go. So lateral raise and then front. Like so. Grab some weights if you want to. I only have 20s, so that's not going to work for me. But if you guys have any books, any type of resistance you want to use, just go ahead and grab it. It's not going to, as long as you're not using too much weight, it's not going to hurt. And always having some resistance is never really a bad thing. Even though your body weight is good resistance and gravity is the best resistance, but even though those two things are kind of the same, but make sure if you want to, you have the option to just throw some weights in your hands. Even if it's just something that's not too heavy, like 2 water bottles or something. That's only a pound, but still 2 pounds. Stop in 2, 1, and cut it. Because what, 16 ounces of water bottle? I don't know. I'm a personal trainer. I'm not good at math. That's why I'm a personal trainer. I'm kidding. It's not the only reason why, but it is one of the reasons. So remember, pretend there's a wall right here for the hollow body. You're pulling down, keeping that leg up, switching legs when you want to. I'd say after about 3 seconds on each side, switch legs, or you can do the old-fashioned hollow body like so. Pretend like there's a stake. Think about it like a railroad stake that goes from your knees to your hips, so you can't bring your hips this way. You can't bring your knees that way, okay? So it's nice. So your femur should be nice and parallel, nice and straight with your knee, or not parallel with your knee. Your knees should be parallel, but you know what I'm trying to say here. Nice and straight. Extend one leg if you want to. It's going to make it harder for you to keep your core controlled. Switch legs again if you want to. Stop it in 3, 2, 1, and cut it. Also, guys, for any of you guys watching this on Restream, on any other, anytime this is pre-recorded, if you guys have any exercise suggestions you'd like to give us, please and thank you. Please do it. We'd love to hear from you guys. We'd love to interact and get any suggestions from you. So now we did the regular squats the first time. We can do the lateral squats now if you'd like. 2 ways we can do this. There's the way that I do this, which is I come down, bring the other foot over, and then kind of do a little switch. Or you can go from here, one side to the other side, to one side to the other side. Whatever feels the best for you. Whatever you guys want to do, or you can just do the regular squats. Either way, as long as we're just squatting, that's all that matters. Perfect. Alrighty, starting with the push-ups. Remember, starting with on the knees, down 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. Remember, you're holding the count 1, 2, 3, and back up. 2, 3. This is important to get some good eccentric strength, as we've talked about before. Maybe hard, but it's okay. 1, 2, 3. And we are done. There we go. All righty. Okay, so now back to a shoulder extension. So bent over position, starting right. Now, you can bring the arm up. Just like so. If you hear any popping or clicking, as long as there's no pain to it, it's okay. Remember, that's the big key. As long as there's no pain, it's okay. We are not a part of the no pain, no gain side here. We want you guys to be as healthy as possible for as long as possible. And pain is not a way to do that. Pain is an indicator that you should stop doing what you're doing, not continue to do what you're doing. So with that note, you have any pain, shut it down. Keep on going, guys. Stop it in 3, 2, 1, and cut it. There we go. What is this screen doing? Come on. Okay. There we go. Back to the, whatever you want to call it. Starting right now. So remember, keep those feet off the ground. Even if you're only doing little guys like this, that's okay. Or you can do a little bit bigger, more high knees, so to speak, whichever one feels best for you guys. Just keep the heart rate up, keep the feet moving. Get some good active recovery for you guys if you guys have been doing other workouts outside of this, which is totally okay. I hope you're doing that as well. But if not, that's okay too. Keep it moving, stop it in 3, 2, 1, and cut it. There we go. All righty. Back to the top now with the floor touches. We're doing single leg floor touches now. I'm going to show you how to do this. One leg kicked out. 1, just like that. So almost like a kickstand on the back leg. You're still doing the same movement from here, but now it's just one leg out. So got more stress on that single leg, which is totally okay. And now we're halfway through that set, so let's switch sides. And keep on. Stopping here in 10 seconds, guys. Come on. Power through. Now, that last one I just did was really bad because I did more of a squat pattern because my hamstrings are tight and I don't have range of motion. So, as always, all right, stop it, cut it. So, as always, if you don't have the range of motion, don't try to compensate because you saw what just happened. I did a squat pattern instead of a hinge because I was trying to get lower. Just focus on only working within your range of motion. Back to the bent over rows. From here, remember you're holding that rope once you get to the top. Holding it, holding it, holding it just like that. Holding it just like so. And hold that rope at the top. Really reach down and grab it. Reach down, grab that rope, and pull up. Not only just a couple. Sorry, I'm jumping the gun here, guys. Keep on pulling. Keep on pulling. Stop it in 3, 2, 1, and cut it. There we go. Grab a drink if you need it real quick. I know I do. You may as well, and that's okay. This damn thing on my screen. Excuse my French. My apologies, but all right. Lateral and front. We are almost done. I didn't give you guys any congratulations for making it through the first 2 sets. So give yourself pats on the back real quick. Don't do it yet. Wait until you're done with this set. But good job for making it through the first 2 sets. Take them tiny victories in stride. I do not want you to neglect any of these tiny victories, because even getting through one set, even getting through half a set is an improvement if you haven't been doing this program. Or even if you have and you're not feeling like yourself today, getting through one is better than none, right? So good job, everybody. Keep up the good work. And we are almost at day 100, 2 more days. All right, and we are done. There we go. Back to the hollow body. I can't believe it's been 98 days already. So 27 weeks or 29 weeks. Oh my God, I almost forgot. 29 weeks. This is crazy. I'm just happy to do this with you guys. I'm glad to be a part of this. And I'm happy that this nice little community we've created. All right, back to the hollow bodies. So from here, bring it up and just hold it. Remember, you're just holding here. Just hold. It's A-okay. Keep on holding. Keep on holding. Remember, we can extend one leg out to make it harder if you want to. Or bring a leg in, like so. Still going to make it harder, but this is a little bit of the easier version. Or if you really want to be a savage, you can hold it out here with the last 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and done. There we go. We got 4 more exercises, then we're out of here, guys. Of course, the quote of the day and all that good stuff too, so don't forget about that. Excuse me. All right, starting with the squats. I'm going back to the regular squats, okay? Just touch your butt to the chair and come back up. Just like that. Chair and up. Chair and up. Now remember, you want to kind of counterbalance your weight with your arms. So if you want to hold them out like here, that's totally fine. Or you can pretend like you're holding something right here. That's totally fine too. Whatever works best for you guys. Whatever feels best, I should say. Almost done here. Keep on going. You got 5 seconds. Come on, power through for me, guys. Come on. 2, 1. Cut it. There we go. All right. Chest flies for the first half. And then push-ups for the second half. All righty. Here we go. Chest flies starting right now. And just touch the fingers together, then let them drop, then catch them. Make sure your lower back and upper back is on the ground so you don't have any potential for injuries. Not even sure if this is the best position for you guys to see me. Whoopsies. All right, and now we are going to switch over to the push-ups. Roll over from your knees. Press. And press. 2, 3. Good. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Last one here. 1, 2, 3. And cut it. There we go, guys. I didn't give no high fives today or nothing. I apologize. On the plus side, I haven't clapped once, though. All right, from here, now we're doing the shoulder extensions. Remember, bent over like so. And just bring the shoulder up. Don't compensate. Only work within your range of motion. Because even the instructors of these fitness classes need to take their own advice sometimes. I.e., myself. I was not working within my range of motion at first, but that's okay now. We corrected it. No worries. Keep on pushing. Only a couple more seconds. By a couple, I mean 10. So keep on pushing, guys. Stopping here in 5. Come on. 2, 1, and cut it. There we go. All right, last exercise of the set. As long as I didn't forget me. Nope, I did not. Do I already have the workout up on there? Yes, I do. Nice. All right. High knees. Last 15 seconds. I want you to go as fast as you can. All right, let's go. So, nice sustainable pace for the first 30 seconds. And the last 15, I want you to run in place as fast as you can. I always like doing a little challenge as the last exercise of the workout. just to keep you guys engaged a little bit. You know, get your heart rate up a little bit, make you feel good. All right, ready? And go. As fast as you can. Come on, guys. Almost done here. 3, 2, 1, and cut it. There we go. Good job, guys. There we go. Perfect. All righty. So now from here, we're going to shake it out. Going to cool down, shake the arms out, shake the hands out. Remember, shake from the wrists and the fingers first. Wrists and the fingers. Like so. It's all right if you feel a little goofy. I look really goofy doing this, I know, so it's okay. We can be goofy together. Don't worry about it. No one's going to judge you, I promise. Unless you're working out with someone next to you, and then they're going to judge you, but that's okay. Because they're probably your friends. I don't want you to shake from the elbows. Elbows and the shoulders. We're shaking from everywhere. Trying to get some good blood flow to the area. And sensation as well. So we just did a lot of it's not the same movements, but after the first set, your body understands what we're doing. So it's very repetitive movements in that sense. So it's nice to get some new sensation to the shoulders, to the arms, to the fingers, to the wrist, all that good stuff. Now let's do the same thing with your feet and your legs. So pretend like you just stepped in a big puddle. I'm not going to do the sound this time. You guys know what I'm going to do. I did it anyway. And then, oh, Pip, I don't want to kick you. Watch out, baby. First guest appearance by my cat, Pip. Stop putting your butt in the camera. We're going to shake, shake, shake. Like so. Shake, 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 shake. And try to just shake out from the ankles and the feet. And then from the hip and the knee. And then we're going to switch sides. So now, starting with this on the left leg or right, whichever one you didn't do first. And just shake, 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 shake. Keep on shaking, keep on shaking. Almost done here, guys. And if this is too much shaking for you, push yourself against the wall and do it that way. It does make it a lot easier so you're not getting a workout in the other leg. Now we're going to breathe for 50 seconds. Ready? In the nose, out of the mouth, exhale longer than you inhale.
Activity completed.
Thank you, Siri. All right, as you heard my main girl Siri there, we are all done with the program for today. We do have some, oh, sorry, I'm probably blinding you guys staring at that light. We do have some tidbits, a quote of the day, then tidbits like usual. So as we've already talked about prior, as in the last couple streams, we have been sorry, I got distracted. The quote of the week is success is not final, failure is not fatal, is the courage to continue that counts. So we've talked about this before when it comes to failure and success. You got to fail to succeed. I'm not going to beat a dead horse because I know we've already talked about that a million times. So we're going to jump right into the eating disorder we're going to be talking about today, which is going to be anorexia nervosa. So I'm sure you guys have heard about anorexia and people that are anorexic and how it is potentially, so basically what it is a potentially life-threatening psychiatric disorder characterized by abnormal eating behaviors and severe induced weight loss due to distorted perception of body weight. So as we talked about last stream I talked about body dysmorphia, and these two things do go hand in hand, anorexia nervosa and body dysmorphia, because you have a flawed perception of how you look. You are more likely to not eat or do other drastic things to make your body dysmorphic perception more in line of what you want it to be, even though it is flawed. So some of the physical symptoms, like I talked about, the extreme weight loss, or weight, or not making like developmental weight gains. So like in line, say like a 15-year-old, not having any not being where you should be at that age as far as weight gain. So I'm not saying that they are going to sorry if people keep texting me, I apologize. Not saying that you're not going to be where you should be at for weight, but there's also that level of anorexia nervosa where younger individuals will be purposely starving themselves so they're not gaining weight to not be at where they should be and when it comes to developmental standards. Sorry, that was way too much. I just totally got sidetracked. Thin appearance, abnormal blood count, fatigue, insomnia, dizzying or fainting. This because you don't have, you don't have enough nutrients in your body, and you probably don't have enough salt. So, and that sodium is one of the main things that the neurons run off of. Sodium in, potassium out. So not having enough nutrients will lead to also the blushing of the fingertips, so low blood count, as they just said. So your fingertips are going to be more white. Thinning hair that breaks and falls. An absence of, so for females, not getting your period, and then also constipation and abdominal pain. Another thing we can see here is severely restricting. So I gave you the physical symptoms. Now we're going to talk more about the behavioral and emotional. So exercising excessively, and this is where anorexia nervosa is very similar to body dysmorphia, like I was talking about. So the excessive exercising, binging, and self-induced vomiting. So even though that's more of a bulimia, there also is that. And then using enemas or laxative. That now Jacob is going to talk more about bulimia and other eating disorders tomorrow. But that it kind of overlaps here with anorexia. Also, the not really wanting to eat food or looking at food as like evil or negative. Frequently skipping meals, denying that you're hungry, or that making excuses as to why you can't eat because you ate something earlier, even though when it comes to calories, you're way under what you should be at. So only eating, like I said, having like a distorted perception of how food is healthy or unhealthy, only eating safe foods. So very low calories, like low fat. And then also having really weird eating rituals, or spitting out food after, things like that. All right, I can go on and on, but I'm not going to. The whole point of me bringing this up is to highlight that these issues, highlight the awareness behind these issues, so that maybe if you're going through this and you don't have anyone you can reach out to, that these are going to make you realize, oh, maybe I am going through something I need to reach out to someone for, right? So that's just that. I just want to bring this up as awareness, because this is definitely something, not anorexia per se, but eating disorder is something that I've been plagued with since I was about 15, 16, and this is really close to me. So I just wanted to, if anyone needs any help, I don't like to swear, but fuck it, reach out to me. If you guys need any help with this, reach out to me. I'll be a helping hand for you. I don't want someone to have to go through the stuff that I have and do still go through, because it's not fun and it's not worth it. And whatever you think you see in the mirror really isn't what you're seeing. So remember that. The mirror is a flawed perception of what you really look like, and the way that you perceive yourself is most likely also flawed if you fall in line with any of those symptoms or characteristics of these eating disorders. So we're going to make a post about all these eating disorders because it's close to Jacob and I. So please look for that on our social media pages, because I'm looking forward to posting that. But that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you for tuning in as always. I love and appreciate all the support you guys give us, and I really hope that these little tidbits we're giving at the end can help someone change their life, save a life, whatever it may be, even if just make your life healthier. All right, that's all I got for you guys today, but thank you for joining on. My name's Adam Fox, Connected Community Health Supports Virtual exercise instructor. I'm signing off. You guys stay happy and stay